Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of KNYT News.
My name is Jazz.
And I'm just better.
All right.
Our first segment has something to do with the swim team, I think.
What he means to say is Lincoln went to swim practice to ask a couple of questions and hopefully get some responses.
Was he at the secret pool?
No, he was not at the secret pool.
We have a secret pool. I've seen it. See
Nope.
me for an elevator pass.
We don't have a secret pool.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
This is Lincoln Chatton reporting from the night news. We're here to talk to you guys about the swim team that we have here at Cal Midland. I'm here with
Justin Morrison,
Joseph Bacon,
Adeline Cremines,
Rachel Hutt,
Tyson Cremines,
Cecilia Moore,
Jarrett Jatima.
Mohammed Hasban.
How long have you been swimming in swim for?
This is my first year swimming. I've been swimming for 2 years now. I started last year.
What grade are you in?
11th.
I'm a senior.
I'm also a senior.
I'm in 10th grade.
I'm in 12th grade.
That's cool. How's it feel to be swimming as your last year here at Cal Midland?
It's pretty fun. Definitely a new experience.
What events do you really like to swim?
I really only like the 50 and the 100 because they're sprinting events. That's what I'm good at.
100 breaststroke.
500,
I'd say 500.
probably 100 free.
Probably the 50 free because it's the shortest.
I like the 50 free because it's the shortest one, and I'm more of a sprint person than a distance. My favorite event would be the 50 free because it's the shortest, so it gets done the quickest.
And what relays do you swim in?
I swim in all three, which is the 200 medley, the 200 free, and the 400 free relays.
Jarrett, how do you feel swimming on the team this year?
Pretty good. It's my first year. I don't really know how to feel. Just trying new things.
And also, since it's your first year swimming, what would you advise for anyone who's a new swimmer?
Just keep going with it. It takes time to build up like endurance to keep going, and at the beginning it's very hard.
I'm here with swim coaches Bob and Sarah Morris. Bob, how long have you been coaching for?
This is my 19th year.
Cool. And what about you, Sarah?
I've been coaching off and on for probably about 10 years now.
Who do you think has the best chance to be qualified for states this year?
We have a couple individuals that have a chance of qualifying for states. They would be Gabby Robertson and Candace and Lincoln Chatton. Those three individuals have a chance. We also have several relays that have a chance. So we should have a pretty good representation of our team going to the state tournament.
Bob, what do you think has been the best achievements for our team this year?
We have a couple new swimmers this year. We didn't know if they knew much about the sport itself, and to see where they have come from since the beginning of the season, I am really pleased with especially some of the guys that have come out, and they have really improved. In fact, they have a few of them even have a chance of going to the state tournament.
And Sarah, so swimmers typically swim to like a beat or a song. What song would you recommend to like a new swimmer if they were starting and they wanted to have, and they needed a beat to swim to?
Probably not a specific song, but just an upbeat, song, kind of a fun, get your blood pumping kind of song to get you moving in the pool.
Yeah, like a workout song?
Yeah, like a workout song.
What upcoming meets do you have, Sarah?
We have regionals coming up on February 8th here at Marshall University.
And how do you think you'll do in regionals? Do you think you'll make it to states?
I think we'll do great. I think the other Coach Morris has something to say too.
Come out and support our girls and guys. Like I said, I think we have several people that have qualified for states. If you've never seen a swim meet, this is a meet to come to. It gets loud and crazy and rowdy. Come out and support the Knights. Go Knights!
Now, did that look like the pool of your dreams?
No, but it's real. It's on the roof.
Have you seen it in person?
No. Have you?
Yes, I go to swim in it every morning before school.
Sure, bud.
Anyway, Brad got us some footage from the WSAZ tournament this past weekend.
No way.
There was no footage of Brad in that.
Okay, well, anyways, what are your thoughts on show choir?
Like singing and dancing?
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Really?
Yeah, something just about the choreographed dancing and the singing with the music just brings a tear to my eye.
Well, that's surprising. Anyways, Grace sat down with Miss Landre to discuss this year's competition season.
Show choir is a musical ensemble that combines singing and dancing into an engaging story that takes their audience on an unforgettable journey. Combining 30 to 60 performers and loads of hard work through in-school and after-school practicing, every year different show choirs from out-of-state and in-state compete against each other in competitions to not just win a trophy, but improve the show to make it more entertainable. This year, Rhythm in Red presents their show theme of Vegas Fever that merges a love story with the well-known location of Las Vegas. Here at Night News, we have Jennifer Laundere to interview about this year's competition season.
How are you feeling about competition season this year? Have you made any progress?
Competition season has been great this year. We have more singers and dancers this year than what we had last year, so I'm very excited. I'm so excited about just the number of people who are able to participate. And every week at each competition, we're seeing great improvements in our vocals, in our energy, in our dancing. And so we've won a few awards already this season, but we look forward to maybe having the chance to go to finals at one of our competitions this year and just winning more awards. Yeah, because I think they're going to do great.
Do you have any goals for this season?
Our goals that we have set as a group is just to improve upon ourselves each week, because I've shared with the group that's the only thing within our control. We can't control the scores the judges give us, and we can't control the outcome of the competition, but we can control setting goals for ourselves as far as making singing more musical, incorporating dynamics, singing better phrasing, and just the energy we bring. So our big goal and my goal this season is just to improve week by week and get better at making the show be spectacular. So
amazing. What's something special about show choir that you really enjoy?
Show choir reminds me a lot of theater. In that you put up a show and you're communicating a message to the audience. And so when you're on stage, it's really heavy in the expression department and communication department, where it's just singing and dancing. But I feel like a lot of it lends itself to the theater world as far as performing and communicating a message. So our message this year was, we're just hitting the highlights of Vegas in our show. So it's super fun. All the things that you would think of if you were to visit Las Vegas. We have a group of songs that talk about money and poker face, and then our ballad talks about Vegas. It's kind of a love song which leads us into the wedding chapel scene with our Elvis impersonator who marries our little couple, and we sing "Marry You" and go into the chapel, and then we end with a mashup of songs that were performed by all of these icons that have sung on Vegas. So we've got Liberace, we've got Elton John, we've got Britney Spears, and we end with Cher. So it's just a fun highlight of Vegas, and I love that. That's what I love about it, is that we're just putting a show up. So it's great.
Yeah. And for those listening, do you have any message for them about the show choir world, or maybe if they're interested in joining?
Yeah, we would love to have more people be involved in show choir. We have a backstage crew, we have a combo band, which they're also fabulous. And we would love to grow those groups for next year, and more singers and dancers. Like, we're always wanting people to come out, and so bring your talents and your dancing talents and your singing talents, and we would love to have you. So
thank you.
You're welcome.
All I'm saying is that if you give me $100 now, I can invest it in the Super Soldier Serum, and then later down the line, when I'm a millionaire, I can give you 3 times as much.
Yeah, I'm not giving you $100.
Whenever I'm a millionaire, you're going to regret that.
All right. Sure, bud.
We're on. The Super Bowl is a thing, I think, that involves soccer or something.
Okay, well, it's football. Logan and Greeny went out to ask some of you to predict this year's Super Bowl winner.
I'm actually in the sport now.
Well, what is it?
Well, the first rule is I can't really talk about it.
All right, that's cryptic. Who am I here with?
Jimmy Smith.
All right, Jimmy, and who do you think's going to win the Super Bowl?
I hope no one. I hope they both lose. But if I had to pick, I'm tired of the Chiefs winning, so I'm going to go for the Eagles. Saquon Barkley.
Do you actually think they're going to win, or are you just tired of the Chiefs winning?
I think they've got a good chance. I think it'll be a good game regardless. I just don't like either team really, but I hope Saquon Barkley goes off and destroys the Chiefs defense.
Saquon's the only one who can save us now.
Trenton Hatfield. Question for you today is, who do you think's going to win the Super Bowl?
The Philadelphia Eagles.
Carson Christian.
Okay, the question of the day is, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Eagles.
Jazz Moore.
Okay, the question of the day is, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
I want the Eagles to win.
Mr. Sisson.
All right, Mr. Sisson, and who do you want to win the Super Bowl?
It's impossible for me to cheer for another team. So, if they could both tie, or if there's like some weird loophole where they could both lose, I guess that's my preferred outcome.
Annabelle Ward.
Okay, the question of the day is, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Definitely the Eagles.
Elijah.
All right, Elijah, who do you want to win the Super Bowl?
Man, Eagles all the way.
Facts.
Valentine's Day is a made-up holiday made by corporations to sell candy. Do you have a Valentine?
No, but I'm always looking.
Well, if you find one before the day, the school store is selling a bunch of Valentine's Day stuff.
I'm looking for multiple.
Multiple?
Like 20.
My man.
Hi, I'm Gavlin, and I'm here to show you guys what we have in stock at the Cowell Midland School Store for Valentine's Day. Let's go in, shall we? Here we have some candy. If you are in the mood for some sugar, then come down to the school store and get you some. If you want to get some pretty nice bags, here we actually have some strawberry festival bags that are only $8. To me, that's really good. So if you want to get some, come down to the school store and get you guys some. Also at the school store, we also have these Hello Kitty toolbox. So this is for only $5. These are really nice looking. So if you want one, come down and get one. When you come over to this table, you will see that we will have some beautiful, cute looking duckies. And they're only $1. So I recommend that if you are collecting them, please come down and get some more. We also have some glasses. If you're in the mood for glasses, or if you're feeling a little shady, then come down to the school store and get some.
That groundhog gave us 6 more weeks of winter, and now it's better watch its back.
Is that like a threat?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, Brady and Jake told us the history of Groundhog Day. Let's roll the clip before you get in trouble.
Hello, I'm Jake. And I'm Brady. Today, let's talk about Groundhog Day. It started when ancient European traditions like Candlemas, where the people predicted the weather halfway through the winter.
When German immigrants came to America, they replaced hedgehogs with groundhogs because at the time they were more common. The first official Groundhog Day was in 1887, located in Puxatawney, Pennsylvania.
Now, thousands of people every February the 2nd gather to see if Puxatawney Phil will predict 6 more weeks of winter or an early spring.
Groundhog Day works by observing whether if Puxatawney Phil sees his shadow on February 2nd.
If it's sunny and the groundhog sees its shadow, legend says there will be 6 more weeks of winter. If it's cloudy and no shadow is seen, the spring will come early.
Fun fact, feels only about accurate 39% of the time a day. It's all about tradition.
Exactly. It's a great way to start the season.
And that's Groundhog Day in a nutshell. Thanks for tuning in.
Now on this February 2nd, Punxsutawney Phil, the seer of seers, the prognosticator of all prognosticators, was awakened from his wintry nap at dawn on Gobbler's Knob. Phil looked to the skies and then, speaking in groundhogese, directed the president to the proper scroll, which reads, "What a way to start a Sunday fun day. You always said you'd make it here one day. To this place, barely big enough to contain ya. To this sweet Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. We're all here with the elements combined, where Mother Nature meets Father Time. To hear the truth are those gray skies. Only I know you can't trust AI. It's Groundhog Day, and maybe life is on a loop. But I miss my burrow. I miss my coop. So I'm headed back down. There's a shadow up here. Get ready for 6 more weeks of winter this year. Woo!
I'm gonna get that groundhog.
Okay, well, you should probably stop before you get in trouble.
Nobody can stop me.
Well, that's the end of this episode. Don't forget to support your swim team this weekend. Coach Morris says it's going to get rowdy.
Rowdy? Sounds like my kind of place.
Cut.
You should say like singing and dancing. No, but I'm always looking. No, I'm joking.